All right, let's see how this turns out. Hey guys, I am Nate from the internet, and I'm here today with Guga in his amazing studio. And we've got a really fun idea, I think, of something to show you guys today.
Let's go.
So here is what I have in mind. I've seen you do a couple of videos that involved dipping meat and fruits in some melted sugar.
Yes, it's called tanhulo, but I also pre-cooked the meat, and it looks like you're gonna do something different.
Exactly. I want to try cooking the raw meat in our boiling melted sugar and see what kind of result we can get. Are we gonna get meat that actually gets cooked all the way through, and what's the result going to be as it interacts with the melted sugar?
Seems interesting, and it looks like you picked some good quality meat.
We've got
Nate.
some good stuff here. We've got some bacon, which is, it's not special bacon, but all bacon's pretty good, obviously. We have an A5 Wagyu steak, and we have some Iberico pork, which I have never had before. I know you have done some stuff with it, and I'm very much looking forward to experimenting and trying with that.
The first time you try Iberico Sequetro, and it's going to be dipped in sugar.
Perfect, I
But
know.
we're gonna save a little bit, so at least I can cook for you the real deal, yeah?
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
good.
All right, so to start, let's just get some sugar melting here.
Sounds
We're gonna
good.
do a couple cups of white sugar and about a cup of water and start heating that up. So today we're gonna be going for a temperature that is about 300 degrees Fahrenheit, which is right at the hard crack stage of sugar, and it's kind of right before it starts really caramelizing, getting too dark, getting a burned flavor. So it should be pretty good.
Sounds good.
All right, adding in our water, and because we're going for a sugary meat combination, I thought something that would actually go pretty well with that is a little bit of hickory flavored liquid smoke. I know you aren't a fan of this in high doses of stuff, but we're just gonna add a little bit of it to our syrup solution.
I hate that stuff. Not like I don't like it a little bit, Nate. It just tastes too artificial to me, you know what I mean?
You know, you're not wrong, but I think it's gonna turn out well in this because I have done stuff with liquid smoke and sugar before. I've actually made smoke flavored candy. It's really good.
No, in sauces it's kind of okay too, but if you like rub it in meat, oh man.
Yeah, I see why that would taste really fake. And it always comes out too strong, so I only did a little bit. We'll see how it goes. And so yeah, let's turn on the heat and start stirring this a little bit. Thank you to all of my supporters on Patreon. I could not do these videos without you, so it really means a lot to me. If you want to join, the link for that is down in the description.
That looks like it's ready.
All right, we've got our sugar right at the right temperature, so we're gonna start with some bacon. We're gonna throw a few slices in and let it cook in our sugar.
I gotta say,
another
Nate,
pair of tongs.
this looks like fun. Are you listening to that?
There's moisture, there's water in the bacon.
Oh,
Bubble, bubble, toilet
hello there.
trouble.
So it's curling a little bit of the fat.
Yep.
That means it's getting cooked. Now, Nate, smells
delicious.
so good, so
You
good.
can smell the sugar and the bacon at once.
Yeah, I love it. Ooh, that looks real good.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't like my bacon too crispy.
All right,
Don't overdo it.
let's take a couple out right now and give the other ones a few more seconds. That looks like wonderfully cooked bacon to me.
Yo, that's perfect. Woo! Wow. Look at that color. That's perfect color right there. That worked beautifully.
I'm pretty happy with how that bacon is looking. I think it's time to move on to the next meat.
Which one?
Let's try some Wagyu.
Let's go. Okay, in he goes.
Okay, it doesn't float as well as the strips of bacon, so I'm gonna have to find those little pieces to get them out.
That golden brown is looking nice. Oh yeah, ooh.
All right, I think it's time to try some of this Iberico pork.
Let's go for it, brother.
Let's do the same, like 2 cubes and 2 strips.
Yep, sounds like a plan. I wish people could smell this. You know what I mean? The smells that is coming out of here is insane.
Gosh, I hope they never invent smellable YouTube videos.
Uh,
The internet is not ready for that.
nope.
What color am I looking? Are we gonna get a nice golden coating on this?
It should look like similar to Wagyu.
More like Wagyu than bacon?
More like Wagyu, yeah, less. Bacon is really, really brown.
Okay.
Yo, that looks pretty good too.
Yeah. All right. Let's take these ones out. Couple bacon. Couple more Wagyu.
It's a melting pot.
Exactly. Just get all the good fatty meat in the sugar. We've got a good amount of stuff cooked up here, and I think it is time for a taste test. So from the look of it, everything worked great. I'm so excited. This looks fantastic, and it smells so good.
It looks incredible. You know, I don't salivate so much. I'm salivating like there's a waterfall in my mouth.
Well, it's like you smell the sugar, you smell each of the different meats cooking. It's an amazing combination, so I think we have waited long enough, and it's time to give it a try. Let's start with the bacon.
Oh, yes, please. Okay,
All right.
let's
This
see.
is the first batch of bacon. It has like the more hard shell sugar. Let's give this a try.
Cheers. Oh, I already knew this one was gonna be good, but I didn't know it was gonna be that good,
It's
Nate.
amazing.
Oh my God. Like the best candy ever.
Full 10 out of 10.
We'll highly recommend.
That is so good. Oh my gosh. I need to try some of this Wagyu.
Let's dig in.
Try this piece right here. It's got a little bit more squish than the bacon. See how it goes.
Oh,
It's actually really good. You know what it needs
I
to
went
be?
all the way in. It needs some salt.
Salt. All right, so we talked about testing salting some before we put it in. I think we forgot
Oh,
to do that.
Nate, I don't like that, Nate.
I want to try. I literally just grab some salt. I want to see what it's like just putting a little bit of salt on it.
Let's try with salt.
I mean, you didn't like it. I thought it was still good. I want to try just
Just a tiny bit. You know, I'm gonna try with you to give it a second chance.
little pinch of salt right on that bite.
Let's see, because when I took a bite, there was immediate fatness. Ooh, maybe that's too much. How is it?
Fantastic. With the salt?
Okay, with the salt's better.
Yeah.
With the salt's not.
I need to try a little stick of this here.
With the salt is definitely better. If you don't do it with the salt and you take a bite, it's literally you taking a bite of a pool of fat.
Yeah, this is more fatty than bacon.
Oh,
Because
100%.
the fat doesn't render out the same way. I mean, this shows you right there.
Yeah.
There's no hard shell around it like the bacon has.
But would you agree with me that the bacon is way better?
With the salt on the Wagyu, I think the bacon is only a little bit better. I still like the bacon better,
Yeah.
but it's only by a little bit because this is actually quite good with the salt. So with the Iberico, I'm guessing that's gonna need some salt too. So I'm just gonna start
With salt?
with some salt and assume that that's the right decision.
Okay, I'll go with the strip. You go with that one. Let's give it a go. You're sprinkling. I'm gonna dunk.
Okay,
Oh,
that
yes,
seems
sir.
like too much to me, but
Let's see.
here we go.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
I think the sugar flavor goes better with pork than it goes with beef.
1,000,000%.
Sweet glazes on pork, like on pork chops or something, is pretty common. And so I think that sugar flavor, yeah,
It
that
goes perfectly with pork. With beef, it's okay, but
It is, yeah. So while I do like the Wagyu with the sugar coating, if it has the salt added, I think it is better with the pork, either the bacon or the Iberico.
100%. Wow.
So ranking it, I would actually still put bacon at the top.
Bacon is number one, 100%.
Bacon, 10 out of 10.
Yep.
Iberico,
9 out of 10.
8.5, 9. Wagyu, I'd put it like 7.5, 7. It's a good snack, but it's nowhere near as good as the others.
I'm glad you gave that score because I'll give it a 2.
Even with the salt?
Even with the salt. I'd much rather my steak 100% with salt, pepper, garlic powder.
That's fair. That's fine.
I feel bad because we're gonna eat the whole thing and we got people behind the camera.
We'll make more.
Oh, make more. Okay, good. Okay, then if you say that, I'll take another one. Cheers.
Guga, this whole experience has been a 10 out of 10. Thank you very much.